Hello.
Hello and welcome back to a very spooky Young Parks. We are here at Halloween Horror Nights opening night, which is September 1st.
So excited.
It is about 3:15. I think the Stay and Scream areas open up at 4. If you haven't watched our vlogs for Horror Nights before, we're going to be here a lot. I'm actually going to do this year, we're going to be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all weekend. We have Frequent Fear Plus, which gets us Fridays and Sundays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, but not Saturdays, but we get the first and last Saturday.
Yeah.
So I am going to film all 3 days and stick them together into a video to show you around. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an amazing year.
So stoked for this year.
Very excited.
So stoked. The day's finally here. I feel like
Yes.
Stanley on pretzel day. The fog is imminent. It's 100 degrees,
It
but
is
I
so
almost
hot.
don't even care because
Yep.
I'm just so stoked.
I'm very, very excited.
Let's
So,
go.
we're having a great day here at Whataburger, walking around Universal Studios. We're going to head over to the New York area and get ourselves our first beer of the event. We're going to get ourselves some snake bites, I think. Yep, it is, yeah. That's wild. There's people queuing for Stay and Scream at 3:30. Listen, you're going to let us in. We're going to wait. Oh, yeah, they are. Interesting. Weird.
Is this for the Megan's dance?
Maybe.
Megan's
Oh, well,
dance?
they roam around the whole park. But they could use this area. Yeah, Mel's is closed for the entirety of the event. They are doing a whole renovation, and actually there's some drama. They weren't going to have the die-in lights on this year, so in response to that, Universal apparently ran a special power, essentially, especially to the sign, just to turn it on for the event. So very exciting as we head through. We're in the Stay and Scream zone for
We were screaming.
Stranger Things, where we stay in the park and we scream in the houses. Yep, wait for another 2 hours. It's starting to sprinkle a tiny bit, but we are prepared, of course, as always. I've got a solar umbrella and a regular umbrella. We got fans, we got everything. So it's about 4:24. She'll let us back into the house. Usually they start staging you outside of the house around 5:15-ish. The event starts at 6. Typically in our experience, they will start letting people into the house at roughly 5:45, depending on the crowds, and then just kind of let you be in the area that you're in. Pro tip, don't run to the Stay and Scream area. Once you're inside, like you're going to be in a line, it's fine. You're going to be okay.
You're going to be in a line all night.
Yeah, you're not going to be
no
first.
matter if it's for food,
It's true.
beer, or a house. You're
Listen.
going to conga line everywhere.
You'll even if you're first in the house, you're not the first person to do the house,
Exactly.
so it's okay.
It's okay. Just take a beat and enjoy.
We are very wet. We'll have more thoughts later, and this is going to be a little shaky, so my apologies, but it's pretty bad. As you can see, we had a very wet time.
We look so rough.
This is pretty rough. Yeah, we're back home now. We'll just do kind of a really, really quick debrief. We got completely drenched.
Oh my gosh.
It was a total nightmare.
Like torrential downpour for an hour. Like, you know, those
Yeah.
afternoon thunderstorms that we get in Florida where it's like just, you know,
Yeah.
a couple minutes and it's sunny again. That did not happen.
No, it was a solid 30 minutes.
So much that someone took their shoe off in front of us in line and it floated away.
Yeah. So we
it
got
was
dumped on in Stay and Scream. We did 5 full house run-throughs in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We did Dueling Dragons twice. We did Stranger Things. We did Campground Yeti Kills, and I think Yeti Campground Kills, and Dr. Oddfellow. All fantastic. We'll do like full thoughts at the very end.
We'll do a full review at the end, but go ahead and rate those 1 through 10, like rapid fire. What would you give Dueling Dragons?
9.
What would you give Stranger Things?
7.
What would you give Oddfellow?
7.
What was the last one that we did? What would you give
Yeti. 8. I would say Stranger Things 8 maybe.
Okay.
So yes.
All right.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.
Yeah. can't wait to compare it. I also can't wait to see the scare zones fully.
Yes, they're all totally vacant.
Yeah,
it was
no
raining.
scare actors out because it was raining. We
and
also felt that in the houses a bit as well. So
yeah, it's 8:30. We got home early.
yeah,
obviously,
we were home
soaked.
super early, but really gross and uncomfortable. So
but,
we'll be there tomorrow and the next day. So
yes, we'll see you right
see
then.
you tomorrow.
Hello, welcome back. We're here for day 2.
Night 2.
We've already done a lot, actually. Yeah. So right now it is 7:33. We'll kind of dig it through. So far we did the Stay and Scream area for Last of Us. We tried to get a Duff first because they have Dufftoberfest technically, but they were out and it just came out today. So weird, but anyways, I don't know. But we did Last of Us. Absolutely fantastic.
I loved it. No
really
notes.
liked it.
10 out of 10.
Very good.
We had a great run. I can't wait to do it again.
For sure. Then afterwards, we went into Universal Monsters Unmasked, which was like the Paris house with Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Invisible Man, Hunchback, and Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
That was very cool.
That was the scariest one so far.
Super scary. Then after that, we jumped into Darkest Deal, which lived up to the name because that house was
also
very dark.
Scary.
And I ran into people by accident because our eyes had not adjusted.
Not adjusted, yes.
Not yet.
But so far, everything has really been met the high expectations for this year. So I'm really excited because you see a lot of hype about the new event. This year's better than ever, and you're kind of like, I don't know, but it's been really great.
Yeah, it's been really good so far.
And I love Stay and Scream. We've gotten to do so much, and now everything's like 100 minutes. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a drink.
Yep.
We're gonna maybe get something to eat and just kind of walk around and check the scare zones out because they were all closed yesterday. So yeah. It's a new icon this year. I know, they're really cool. In the first Horror Nights, we have Death Eaters here in Diagon Alley. Very excited for them to be here. Oh, let's get the spooky in here. It's green. This is definitely green. I don't see anybody though. You are gonna have Death Eaters on your Death Eater tour, right? Oh, there she is. It's a Tooth Fairy. Hello, welcome back. We are day 3. It is Sunday, night 3. We're here at Horror Nights. We've already done so much. We did Stay and Scream for Stranger Things again, which was great. We did Dueling Dragons after that twice. It was awesome. Then we did Exorcist Believer, which was insanely scary.
I had no expectations for that because the movie hasn't come out yet. But dang, that was super scary.
It was super scary.
Demons terrifying.
Oh yeah.
So
got on my face. I got hit every single one.
Yeah.
So
we got some pizza
really
fries.
Good. Got pizza fries,
got
delicious.
And
got
we're
drinks.
Gonna head to Nightmare Fuel.
Yes, so we're gonna do the first show of the night at Nightmare Fuel. It is 7:25. We're gonna go line up with everybody else and do the 8 o'clock at Nightmare Fuel. So let's go in. Cut out a Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. Kelly, what did you think?
It's my favorite show I've ever seen in a theme park, and every year they outdo themselves because it's so beep hot.
It's a very good show. This year is for sure the best show of all 3 of them.
Yes.
Last year I thought was a little, wasn't as good as the first year.
This year,
amazing, absolutely fantastic.
Adult in nature.
Yes.
FYI.
Yes. Very good, really good. And I do think, based on elements of the show, it will be the last time they're going to do this Nightmare Fuel show again. I think they're going to have the same team, the Fuel Girls, all of them back to do something next year for sure. But they did a lot of callbacks to the first year and the second year. They had a lot of closure. Incredible show. You have to see it. If you come to Horror Nights, you absolutely have to see it.
I just dropped my
Kelly
cup.
just dropped her cup.
And it broke.
And it broke. Wait, let's turn this around.
I just fixed it.
Oh, all right. Pop back in.
That's what she said.
We're back and we're done. The first weekend, opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights. What are your overall thoughts?
Overall, I thought it was fantastic. I have not done like 8 hours in a theme park back to back to back, especially at night, in a very long time.
Yes.
And my body hates me right now. But the houses this year, phenomenal.
Oh yeah, very
no
good.
notes.
Very good.
The scare zones,
Yeah.
the food. So I would say that is my official statement on Halloween Horror Nights.
It definitely feels like a lot of their budget went towards houses. It reflects that because the houses are absolutely fantastic this year. But yeah, the kind of the streetmosphere, for lack of a better term, is pretty bad. The only scare zone I feel like that's really successful is the Jungle of Doom that's in Central Park.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they all feel just a little thrown together, a little hackneyed.
Yeah.
And there is a massive amount of empty space all over the park, especially in what is now Minions Land, the illumination area with the new attraction and everything, because they didn't want to take away from, obviously, the new ride during the day, so they didn't put any of the scare zone there. And it's just, you know, they don't actually turn out the normal lights in that area until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So it's just like a really random, brightly lit area with everything closed because they don't open the attraction, which is weird.
It's really interesting to hearing you say that the scare zones are like kind of sparse, where we've, for the first time, at least in my recent memory, we have a common element, and that's Dr. Oddfellow.
Yeah.
So the scare zones feature Dr. Oddfellow in different stages of his journey and how he came to be and what he, you know, what his zodiac plans are and things like that. So we have this common element, but it just kind of felt, because they're physically too spaced out and because they're all a little bit too different, I think that fell a little short. And I want also to be clear that we are like nitpicking because we are huge Halloween Horror Nights fans, so I wouldn't say like, this is a deal breaker, I'm never going again. This is just us being hypercritical.
Hypercritical. You know, we've gone so many years, we got to compare it to the other years. You know, houses are probably the best that they've been since, you know, 30, if not 2019, 2018. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, the scare zones just definitely felt like they've been, you know, oh, this year's pretty bad. Well, last year was okay because I liked the Halloween zone in New York.
Sure.
That was good with all the floats and everything.
You're gonna have things that are hit or miss, and we don't know, you know, here we are post-pandemic, what staffing look like, what resources look like. I bet this event costs Universal a lot more to put on than it has in the past. And it shows in the houses, for sure. The only house we have not done to date is the Chucky.
Yes, which everything that we've seen on it, we're not in a huge rush.
We'll do it
eventually.
It just was never worth the wait, you know, but Stranger Things, top tier. The Last of Us, top tier. The Exorcist, surprisingly top tier.
Yeah, very scary.
Really, everything has been. We've had some really great runs. We survived the rain, torrential downpour.
That was bad.
Yeah, we've tried some of the food, for better or for worse, and I'm excited for the next 2 months of the event.
Absolutely.
It's different every time you go. So
for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good year, especially for houses. You know, focus should definitely be on doing the houses, doing Nightmare Fuel, because the show is fantastic this year. And in the tribute store as well. The tribute store, they did a really good job. I didn't really film a lot. And really, you know, if you noticed in the video at least, I didn't film a lot in the scare zones because it was so unbelievably busy this weekend. Probably the busiest Horror Nights even opening weekend that we've seen in a long
I
time.
saw they estimated 29,000 people in the park on Friday night.
Yeah, and
that was Friday, and then Saturday
it got
was
worse
even
from
busier.
there, I guarantee you.
So,
and you know, I legitimately filmed every scare zone,
Yeah.
but all the footage was just the back of people's heads and, and people's backs. Like,
it was so crowded.
It was so crowded.
It was really bad. Yeah.
So, you know, the best footage I got was Jungle of Doom during the day. The night was also very crowded, so you know, that was tough.
Yeah.
But in any case, you know, it's a good year this year, especially for houses. So prioritize that for sure.
Absolutely.
Do Dueling Dragons. I would recommend, honestly, if you're gonna do anything, do the Stay and Scream zone for Stranger Things.
Yes.
That way you can hit that. You hit Dueling Dragons, you can hit Yeti, you can hit Exorcist, all right in the beginning of the event, right before things open, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough for The Last of Us because the only other thing back there, you know, they have The Last of Us, they have Darkest Deal, they have Oddfellow, and Unmasked. But we found that those hit wait times a little bit faster than the ones at the front of the park did. So something to keep in mind. But in any case, really great year. We had a lot of fun this weekend, aside from the rain on Friday. So yeah, next up is our cruise vlog. So we're actually tomorrow, today's Wednesday the 6th. This video is going to go up on the 7th. We're going to head down to Miami and get on the Magic. It'll be the first time actually filming on the Magic, but you know, we've been on that ship probably more than any other ship.
Yeah.
We're very excited to get back on.
It's our 4th time on the Magic?
Yeah, 4th or 5th time on the Magic, something like that.
Love the Magic.
Very excited. Love the Magic. Great ship. So yeah, keep a lookout for that vlog. And yeah, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. We'll see you next time from Young at the Parks.
Bye.